my beautiful queens and kings. If you are stopping by, welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Now, I'm on a little break. Been busy working. My Mondays and Tuesdays I work from home, but still I be busy grinding. I ain't just on here playing y'all, just talking to y'all. I can't be doing that. But on my break, so I said I'm gonna throw some in from last night. Went to sleep, saw some things was popping, some partying going on. We gonna go to Puerto Rico. Let me tell you something. I don't know how many of y'all feel the same way, but this has been the most enjoyable time for me when it comes to the Country Wayne skits in a long time. We've been, dealing with a lot of stress on some of these storylines, especially this Larry Bethany one. Very triggering. Just a whole lot stir of a lot of emotions and not good ones either. Once in a while we'll get a little laugh in there, especially with Pernell. Shout out to Pernell for putting together this amazing trip in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Casa Sevilla. They've been pumping up that Airbnb out there. Great advertisement. Much respect to Puerto Rico. Really made me want to go, but I enjoyed it. The fun, the excitement, the laughs. Just wondering if Bethany was going to pop up, just seeing what they did with her. I know there are some, Bethany advocates that have come across my page. I don't know if you subscribers or you just popped in. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I respect your opinion. Some see Bethany's perspective as someone they can relate to. They have had maybe experiences with. When it comes to her personality, you can relate. I think she's very toxic. I think she's very triggering with the way she came onto the scene dealing with Black people in comparison to white people. Even though she's married to a Black man, I don't care. You could be racist, and I don't care. In slavery, they slept with us. They had us bed wenches or whatever, got close to us because they liked many aspects of us. Had us nurse the children, feed the children, not trying to put Bethany in a box with the slave master or his wife. However, being married to a Black man don't mean nothing to me. And it doesn't mean anything when people say, oh, I got a Black friend. It's, are you an ally? Do you empathize? Are you, a supporter? Do you really, just respect us as Black people? And many interracial couples are very loving and respect each other's races, ethnicities, and get along very well despite the odds. Now, not saying anything to that. Real love is love. However, there are a lot of complexities to the differences in the races, and I mentioned this on a video a long time ago, so I'm not going to get into it. But what Bethany has exhibited is a true Karen, as we say, fashion. She targets her, complexion to as an asset to target Black people and cause problems because her whiteness is in favor of her. And the way she has been very disrespectful to Larry's children's mother, what she has said to even Bethany, Destiny, calling the cops on a young Black child. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So I have a lot of reasons why I think he should have never married a woman like this. She's very vile, and she has not shown me otherwise. Therefore, I'm going to take a stance the way I do on Bethany. And you can feel any way you want those who advocate for her. Disrespecting someone's marriage, no, I'm not for that. However, I'm for an advocate for peace and respect. And she hasn't been showing any of that. And poor Larry has been suffering. He's tried to be the best husband he can. I really think they got together based on a trauma bond. I think this trip has really showed him the joy and happiness he wants in his life. He's been through enough in the service with his PTSD. He doesn't need to have that from a wife in his home. So there are a lot of layers to this as to why I advocate for, leaving this horrible marriage, and how I don't have a problem with him, lying to her and going to Puerto Rico. Under normal circumstances, no, it's wrong. It's wrong. But can I understand why he wants peace for his niece's birthday party and respecting her wishes not to have Bethany there, of course. And he understands that too, because everywhere she's been, everywhere she's gone, people's homes, on vacations, she has stirred mess to the point where Lynette had to lay hands on her. That's not something they wanted to see. So unfortunately, and lucky they did, because she popped up in Miami, they changed, they re-strategized, and Purnell did a phenomenal job in putting this vacation together. It was a great idea, because if Bethany had went, all hell would have broke loose. Could Sharra, and she been right with how she feel in her gut, because possibly crossing the line, yeah, but the woman that you show hate and disrespect to is the one woman who kept your husband in check. But he was getting familiar with how he felt, the love he feels for, and I always said that Larry still has feelings that never went away for Sharra. Everything that he does is not just for Brooke. It's because of how he feels about her. But it was always that Sharra don't sound like she was into him like that. She was done. She said that was young. She mentioned it in the past. You know, she has no interest in him like that. But I always said that's her. But I don't think that's Larry. And because they got back together and everything has been great so far, he's going back to how he once felt. And he's just seeing. Sometimes marriages and relationships have run their course. People start seeing people for who they really are, and the toxicity of it all. When it was just him and her, and they were in their bubble, he learned to adjust and adapt, and just basically tolerated Bethany. Stood up for her when she was all the way wrong, and right now he realizes that she's been a problem. She's been a problem. So I'm sorry for going at length with that, but it's something, I've seen and read comments about people advocating, thinking it's wrong. I'm not advocating for anybody's marriage being disrespected, but the poison that she spews with Bethany, people need peace. They need space. And Larry leaving for a day or two, staying at a hotel, she went crazy. But every time he leaves or something happens, she goes right back to herself. She don't even last 24 hours before she's old Bethany again. But, it comes a time when you have to draw the line and say enough is enough. I'm done with you. I'm not happy with you. Whether he goes and rekindles something with Sharra or not, it's the fact that this man has to respect his peace. And Bethany has to learn her lesson and deal with whatever issues she got going on. But people are not going to keep tolerating your BS. I'm sorry. You're not going to drive me crazy. My peace is everything. My peace is everything. And everybody should value that, have self-respect, and draw the line somewhere. So they're having a good time. I just wanted to throw light on that, and just give my perspective, and I respect yours, but that's just how I feel on the act, because nobody, I don't care, married or not, don't treat anybody like that. And you don't need to be abused just because you're married. Learn to respect people, because I'm not going to be with someone just because they treat me good. I'm going to look at how they treat other people too. That says a lot. All right. So let's get in here with the partying and the club scene. Enough of that negativity.
Okay, so I guess we gotta go down there somewhere. I'm gonna go to all of them, y'all. I think we can.
But we gotta go to one first and then work our way back.
It don't matter where we go. I'm just trying to get my drink on tonight, baby.
All right, listen.
We finna have a ball. You hear me? Okay.
Listen. So Purnell recommended Lot Factory. That's where this girl said we should go first. We're gonna check that one out. See what's going on. Then we'll
have a good time.
All right?
Yeah, whatever.
All right now. Good time, y'all. Almost. Uh-oh. Don't back that thing up too much, Sharra. Uh-oh. Larry is ready. Ooh, you working Larry up the whole time. Now see, Sharra, you throw you back that thing up. Let me tell you something. You think Larry was looking at you and that wanted to get in that jacuzzi before? He gonna want to get into more than that jacuzzi now. Look at Larry. Larry is feeling good. You looking good, probably smelling good. Ooh, the temptation, girl.
Go ahead. Good. Está bien? Okay.
Yeah,
Let me tell y'all something. That's how you party.
Okay,
Look. You still getting that?
I was winding.
Oh, you was winding something.
Man, listen. That girl almost spilled the drink all over my little dress. I don't know. You not wasting money on that food. You ain't going to eat it. I am.
I saw you dancing off though.
Hey. Oh man, oh shoot, I gotta run to the wall.
You all right?
Yeah. Jump, look at Larry.
You need some help?
No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
You need another drink?
No. You think?
I don't know.
I don't want what you have. That wine.
You can't have what I
have. Larry got the hard stuff. But that's what I'm talking about. That's how you have a good time. I got to get to Puerto Rico and get me some dance on too. Love my Puerto Rican family. Yes. So that's how you have a good time. That's how you distress. That's where you find joy and laughter with no argument, no attitude, no screw face, none of that. Just a good on night. They sent her, that's the first time we saw her smile and cut up and have a little fun. Outside of that, forget it. But who wants to live like that? Have, got to be drunk to have a good time with somebody? No. Put in the comments, y'all, what y'all think. They drawing a thin line because Sharra was backing that thing up, and that spells trouble with a capital T. Beware, Larry. Peace.